Hello.
What's
Well,
up?
well,
Bitches!
the that's the last sound I wanted to hear on my birthday. But anyway,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bitch face.
Got this before this all again.
when last we checked, you face off against a sadistic samurai and came out with their lives. The next
Clearly,
day.
the greatest enemy was that horse. Just saying. He was clearly the bigger threat. It was a good thing we got him.
Did you see how much damage it took? There's no way that thing was a natural horse. It had to be a devil or
No
demon or
horses are
something.
natural. They're all evil. But no, you people will believe me when I tell you these things.
Hey, Bazak, check out my new horse. It starts eating your robe.
Ah!
Now the next day, the Baroness is at the door with her knight, and something's wrong.
Oh no, something is wrong.
As in, the second she hears the news, she runs back, grabs her crossbow, and charges out the door at full speed.
I will attempt to follow her, apparently, since I don't have time to make breakfast, it seems.
I'll try and get out and start moving about. Ow, 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 ow.
Hello?
Alright? When she gets there, she pretty much you see all of that at the same time. 6 guards dead. The stable master dead. All but 1 horse dead. And apparently the
horse off.
wife and daughter have been kidnapped.
So wait, hold on. Who's been kidnapped now?
6 guards, including the guardian master, is dead. All but 1 horse is dead. The stable master and his son are dead, and the wife and daughter have probably been kidnapped.
Alright. Clearly the horse did it. I killed the horse.
No, the horse. No, the horse is pretty much.
The horse is the honest God, I'm telling you! He did it! He's guilty! It's the horse!
You can tell the horse is still alive by pretty much dragging, kicking and screaming, pretty much dragging all the way toward the stable and out the door.
I rush up to the horse.
No, as in he's not there anymore.
The horse has been taken. There is evidence of a horse being dragged.
Along with a wife and daughter, apparently.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I thought he said that there was like a horse that was on the ground, like
No,
dying.
everything is dead except Ada that's not steering anymore.
Everything is dead! Killed on the horse!
You know what? I'm doing this. Question.
Answer.
A heal check. That's a trained skill, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then. What skill can I do that's not something that requires me to train in to like maybe get an idea of what killed them? Like if the remaining horses, if they're like all slashed up, disemboweled, stuff like that.
Else who actually has skills in it. That's not what you can do, Gary. I can you, but your class is not designed to do skills.
Dr. Pazak, can you guess the cause of death?
You see Vikram pulling out his surgical kit.
Vikram, Zod points at Vikram.
And I'm already on the horse.
I'm not that kind of cleric.
Heads up, guys. You guys are kind of coming in a bit robo for me, so I'm just gonna quickly disconnect from.
Actually, coming rogue with me too. So
Yeah,
it's probably Shindu that's the cause.
All right, I'm just gonna quickly exit and get back into Discord. See if
Sometimes robo sometimes. I mean, you got to bear with it.
Scalpel. Scalpel.
Scalpel.
Yeah, fortunately, slash, stab, and almost maimed.
All right, check. How do I sound?
Good.
You sound good too.
Yeah.
All right, now we just need to wait for a shed.
Reconnected myself.
All right, you sound good.
Yep.
Shendu, how do you sound?
Earth Shindu.
Did his headset disconnect himself again?
Maybe.
This is why you use a wired headset.
So, Dr. Vikran, what is your prognosis?
I have only seen this barbarity done by the most wicked of souls.
I guess speaking of, like, what exactly are the conditions that they're in? Are they, like, all in one piece or, like, in pieces?
Almost in pieces.
All of them are in pieces?
Like he enjoyed doing this.
Ah.
Yes. There's about 8 bits of horse that I can't identify which horse it came from, so it's in a pile over there.
Ah, welcome back, Shindu. Shindu.
We can't hear you.
So, Ty,
Yeah.
what is the status of the corpses of the two, the man and his son?
One is sliced clean in half, almost his head. The other one ran through almost immediately, and then cut for good measure.
Do I see any obvious signs of magical decay?
Yeah, a little bit.
Shendu!
Shindu.
Man, that was a crappy roll.
This is why you don't use potions as a primary means of healing. It's your emergency means of healing.
Now I can just buy another one. I still have 4 more.
Let's see. Okay.
You lost connection to Discord. Wow.
Yeah, Discord's kind of shit if you put it in the wrong server, and I don't think that that Reese has this. I think Reese has a setup in like one of the crappier US servers.
Don't you just, like, get a server by default?
Yeah, he's based out of East.
If not, I'll move to my server. Oh, it's based on East Coast too. Never mind.
Yeah.
My free company server that's pretty much take up dust right now.
I technically have a server. I think it's based out of East as well. Hold on.
Yeah, we all kind of live in the East Coast. Oh, save Jim Pan. You live way east of us.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's East Coast too. It's just way east of us.
You live on the East Coast. He lives on the really East Coast.
Yeah. I think it's probably something. I don't think it's a server issue. I think it's a Shendo's having his internet shit on him issue.
Figure if he just resets the computer, it might fix it.
Shindu, can you hear us?
I don't think he can. He's not even in the server right now.
I think he might be trying to reset his computer, see if that'll do it.
Probably.
I don't knock it off. 9 times out of 10, that actually fixes the problems.
That's probably it.
So, So you see there was like magical decay with the horses.
And pretty much everything else.
So Vikrid, what exactly does that mean? I'm not the most magically inclined. And our cleric, he's just utterly petrified.
Yeah.
Should I be doing a knowledge religion or knowledge planes, or do neither of those apply in this situation?
Probably neither of those apply to the situation.
Okay, grab him, Remy.
Yeah, 'cause
Remy,
Yeah.
you're the closest we have to an expert when it comes to the magical stuff.
This
Probably
dungeoneering-
knowledge arcana or spellcraft.
Okay, I can cast 2 spells and give me +10.
I'm guessing dungeoneering doesn't count.
Probably
No.
not.
God, that thing doesn't really have a whole lot of uses.
And
Hold on, astral communion. Let's see what that one. You contact spirits of your ancestor to do. Yeah, you're a caster level 11, so you got a +8.
yeah, and heighten awaken, give me +2,
Nice.
so 10.
I'm suddenly having a bad feeling. Do I notice any of the parts like they look like they're moving or trying to reform?
Nope. They are dead as, well, dead.
Samuel, come here.
So that
Yes.
cost,
You see these little white things crawling around in the flesh? Those are maggots. They only eat dead flesh. I've
And-
seen maggots on every single dead thing in here.
And now she knows this disconnected from the
Yep.
from the
He's
game.
having internet problems.
So, but don't undead count as dead for maggots?
They are rotting flesh, but because of the magic involved, maggots will not consume them.
And my concern is that somehow there was magic here, and you said magic decay, so I thought, oh god, are they going to reconstitute into some sort of like horrifying
No.
Tron?
Magic, very powerful magic item was used in killing them. Yes, you should do knowledge check to get us more information.
Arcana, or
Dollar to Donuts says it was that guy we fought.
Well,
did it?
Yeah, the knowledge. Well, this is a knowledge check, not a spellcraft check. Because your astral communion only works for knowledge checks.
yeah,
So you should go with Arcana in this case. It should give you some basic information at least.
then it's 2.
Okay, good enough. It seems that all the souls have been slowly or surely drained from the body after they pretty much been mowed down.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
soul sucking sword. Those are very, very bad.
Dollar to Donuts said that guy was bored, angry because he couldn't kill us, so he decided to take it out on the horses and the guards.
Yeah.
Also, and
Destroying that
At-
sword is a top priority now. We need to destroy it to release the souls.
at this point, Ozon and about several of her men come up aware and says, "Yes, unfortunately, that's the case according to my spies. Unfortunately." And she tells someone one thing, and the command is to secure the area while she checked for anything that passed the gondola after they left. And so yeah, the seventh drow is pretty much securing the area and pretty much put the people on common, not crazy anymore, if you know what I mean.
That's good.
I'm sorry, I'm having a CSI Miami moment, and I do actually have smoked goggles. Can't resist, must do it.
Go ahead.
What would happen to the what would happen? This is not canon at all. What happened to these guys sucked. Puts on smoked goggles.
We hear a Pazak screaming in terror because he's coming back and he sees horses.
All of them
Before going
are
petrifying.
all of them are dead horses.
They are meat.
Well, it'd have the high-pitched voice that could make it work.
He pretty much took the best horse and pretty much said, "You come with me," and then, well,
Yeah.
he pretty much say the rest from him. Let me check my shoes. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Bazak screams this after I put on the smoke goggles. This is all not canon, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, according to Discord, Shindu is back on, so hopefully he steps on any minute now.
He probably reset his internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yesterday I reset my computer, so, yeah, I do that, like, every couple weeks.
Yeah, it automatically resets for me a couple weeks last week, so yeah.
Yeah, I have to manually do that because I get annoyed when it does that to me.
Oh.
Okay. So, we're going to check with this be. We'll check with this be. We'll check with this be. How do I want to phrase what I want to check? I mean, obviously everything here is dead. What I want to check to see is, like, if there's any evidence, like, maybe a bit of sword remained or got stuck in one of the horses and he didn't notice. Like, maybe a small chip or something.
I think I would have found that with my crazy high health check. I was doing autopsies.
Probably not.
What, I need to roll perception then?
Yeah. To the roll perception, if it's sky high, maybe, but chances are not.
28.
Nope.
18, so nope.
Nope.
That'd be a 33 if I was in a favorite train, but I'm not right now.
Out of curiosity, is there like a hay bale or like loose hay?
Loose hay, as in,
Yeah, like a pile of hay.
probably because this was a stable at one point.
I'm going to use my Urgosh and I'm going to start poking at it, like in case somebody's hiding in there. Not the spear end. I'm using like the axe end, so it's like the blunt end that will be poking inside. Is there anyone in there, or do I hit something?
Nope, nothing's in there.
Oh. Actually, does it look like any equipment is gone as well? Like-
Probably a saddle, probably to hook on the horse. At the same time, the person who's leading the new guards, if you will, says, "You need to come see this," and waves her hand around the former
Alright.
gondola station.
All right, we head on over. I carry the Bazak statue.
She hands over her binoculars, and what you see is Ryu pretty much beating the hell out of the horse. To pretty much
How many feet away is this happening?
It's all the way to the bottom of the gondola. So yeah, let's just
Couple
say
hundred.
yeah. Let's just say Samuel will definitely die if he tries anything.
No, I'm asking for a different reason.
You want to try and shoot him.
Not him.
All right, so he's
Okay, I believe, if I'm remembering my information right. Okay, I get 110-foot range increment. If they're within 1,100 feet, I could technically hit the horse. Technically.
I can hit over pretty far.
Mind you, this is at least 500 feet up from the mountains,
So we have to take into account a squared and b squared here.
plus wind resistance.
That's actually part of it's kind of built into the firing long range. For each range increment I'm above my initial one, it increases by I
It's like
believe
-2, I think, for the
minus
first
2.
one.
-2, then -4, then -6, until eventually you get to the 10th one, which is -20.
I thought it was like, thought it doubled each time. It'd be -4, then 8, 16.
No, just a -2 with each one.
Okay.
I can technically, if it is within 1,000 feet, I can make the shot at a -20.
So you'd have to crit roll.
I've hit.
Pretty much.
Technically, no. I would have only a -1 on my roll.
Okay. Is there a gondola nearby us, or at least one that can be loaded up?
All the next gunner is all the way at the bottom, and needless to say, the gondola master is pretty much dead. So, someone will crank it to pretty much send it all the way back up again. And just to know, if the gondola comes all the way up, obviously he hears it. He's going to hear it.
Wait, hold on. How far down the mountain are we talking here, distance-wise?
Let's see now. We're up pretty much at the base of the mountain.
Because technically, we have a limitless rope.
Yeah, we could pull off.
May take a little while, but well, look, I probably could rig up. Look, Sam, don't you have knowledge engineering?
Yeah, I have some knowledge engineering in that.
Yeah,
Not a lot.
with the right stuff, we could rig up basically a fast repel system.
Maybe. You want me to roll a knowledge engineering to think if such a thing could even be done?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Go ahead. It's feasible. It's just pretty much dangerous as hell.
Okay, it is technically possible. It will be dangerous as hell, but it would be safer, I suppose, than trying to use like a pry bar or something to slide down the cable.
We're not doing a zip line.
And that's even then assuming we have the right materials to make this. 'Cause if we want to make something, it has to be good. It can't be shitty material.
We do have a blacksmith.
We do. All right. Okay, you mentioned how high was it? Like, how high was the mountain?
Probably about almost 600 feet.
So 600 feet. Okay, we have b squared. What exactly does it look like the if base of mountain distance to Rio is? Let's figure out a squared.
Let's see now. The base of the mountain to Rio is about let's see now, about 20 to 30 feet from the base.
So we're dealing with almost sheer cliff face here.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, you see the kidnapped wife and daughter with a special chain wrapped around their neck.
Oh, goody.
So it's a little over 603/4 feet. So our c squared is that.
Yeah.
You think you could take the shot to Vikram to take that horse out?
He pulls out, compass, gets angle of the sun, does his usual stuff with as a cartographer. Because technically, cartography actually does work here.
Mm-hmm.
Start doing some math on some parchment. Carry the 1. Divide by 4. Yeah, I can take a shot. Definitely not going to be my best work, but it'll work.
Let's take it.
Inspire courage or inspire competence.
So, yeah.
I raise my arm and then let it go forward.
And nothing happens because Vikrin is still setting up his shot.
You could tell exactly what I was trying to do.
Nice try. I think I sold off those sleep arrows. Or did I not? Did I sell off those sleep arrows?
I thought you did the poison arrows that you sold off.
Yeah, I either destroyed those or sold them off.
You destroyed them.
Yeah.
No word whether they sold off the sleep arrows or not.
I'll check my sheet. I would have updated it if I did. Where are you?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Here we go. So, Vikrin gear. Yes, I have an Excel spreadsheet with all my gear in it.
I probably should do that one of these days.
Oh yeah, I track weight, available space in my handy haversack, everything.
Yeah, makes it easier because you only have a limited.
I never did sell the sleep arrows.
Okay. Let loose the sleep. God damn it, let's at least insult this guy by having him land face plant into the ground.
Sleep would not work on him. Period.
On the horse.
I about to say, remember it's a elf, so it's pretty much shaking off and say
On the horse.
on the horse.
Yeah, here's the thing. You can kick the horse awake. And I'm not wasting those expensive arrows on that. So, sorry, bye-bye, horsey. I'm going to grab some of the cheaper arrows that I've got because I know I'm never going to get these back.
We're going to town. I'm going to look for bomb arrows.
No. Oh, nice. Inspire Courage would give me the bonus damage and attack.
Okay.
So that gets me to a 22 base. Okay, so here's the first attack. You said it's about we'll say it's about 700 feet. So that's
I did the
600
math.
up.
It's 600 and 3/4 feet. So 601 in feet. We'll say that for math's sake.
Okay, so we're looking at the equivalent of 5 range increments, so at a -10, so I'm at a +13 to hit this horse. Sorry, +12.
That's including the Inspire?
Yes. And I'm not doing deadly aim or anything like that because it doesn't work in this range.
Let's see, hit the horse.
Let me actually check. Let's see.
That's probably a heavy horse, knowing him.
Let's see now. 27 hits. The rest, no.
Yep. Thought as much.
Like, who's the... Ah!
The horse takes 15 damage.
Alright, so I'll remember that. Anyway, Ryu looks around and at the
Roll
same...
and stealth check to disappear.
Go ahead.
Let's see. I just got camouflage, so I get bonuses for this. He's also going to get a fuckload of negatives. So actually, I think I'm just going to roll my basic stealth check, and he can roll his basic perception, and we'll see who wins.
Alright, 1 second.
I hide?
Oh, you could just be kind of singing off to the side, well out of view.
Hiding.
Do you want me to roll a hide?
No, I'm just going to tell you to stay way back.
Stay back.
Okay.
Stay back.
Go to the bar.
Go behind this. See.
I'm gonna go to a bar and then I'm gonna go look for various quiver arrow stores and see if I can find bomb arrows.
I am not turning this into Nom.
Perception, right? Because I
Yeah,
forgot.
sure. He doesn't see me. Actually,
Yes, time.
he'd have to roll crits to see me on my worst possible roll, or close to it. So I got one off.
Okay. At the same time, a carriage rose up. With a hawk pretty much guided it all the way to the Ryu. You could almost hear him say, the caravan has arrived. You bring me what I'm looking for." At the same time, the hawk flies into it, grabs a bow and new arrows, and flies back into Ryu. At the same time, he guides the ladies to the carriage below.
I'm just picturing Monty Python's message for you, sir.
She is pretty much a slave carriage. He pretty much showed the wife and daughter for a bunch of arrows and bows.
Let's see. As following action, you can attempt for a single disarm combat maneuver with any ranged weapon at -2. Okay, if I put an additional -4 on myself, I can attempt to disarm the bow out of the guy's hands who's handing it to Rio. Just gotta let this customer know you really should be doing business with this guy. What do you guys think?
Why not? Why not?
I'm not here, but you obviously would have my sign of approval.
Yep. I'd be at it is an additional -4, so if he's in the roughly same place, so I'd be at a +8 for this. Jesus Christ, I can hit things far away. Also, he is unaware of me, so
I'm helping.
versus, damn it, I probably do not beat his flat-foot CMD.
No, he doesn't.
Yep, so he sees an arrow fly and hit nearby. I gotta go back to disappearing.
1 second.
Only had one shot. Damn it.
And we check.
I'm gonna go back into town and sell these sleep arrows to get some additional currency.
At the same time, you see the exchange take place.
Yeah.
The women are pretty much on the carriage, and new arrows and bows on the way. What is he now? Sleep arrows.
So yeah, let's see. Hold on, I'm having to open up Google Docs to check this document out. And I'm going to resave it as a dot, the newer type. Oh, let's copy shit over. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Okay, I have 40 sleep arrows. Let me do the math really quick.
And unfortunately, Shindu's offline, so.
Yeah. Okay, so their market value is 5,280. I'm gonna take these arrows over to the shop, over to one of them. If there's a magic shop in town that would take them, and I'm gonna try and negotiate to get to 50%.
Yeah, the magic shop is down below, remember? Rebecca.
I'm trying not to go to her since she's kind of not in business at the moment. Is there anyone else in? What about the blacksmith? Is he interested in the sleep arrows?
Yeah, he looks like I say. Yes, something. Yes, ever since the young lady went away, I have to charge to bring that stuff to. Yeah,
I'm looking for half market value.
Yeah, I think we could do that today.
Okay, that means I can add an additional 2,640 gold to my supply. If he has it in, what was it? If he has it in larger current, if he has it in platinum, I'll take it in that.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, oh, okay, 1 second. It just pulls out a couple platinum coins and say, here you go.
He just gave me at least 264 platinum coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Are you asking us or asking Seawall?
Vikram.
I may need to rent out your forge. I might need to be doing some metalsmithing work soon.
What kind of metalsmithing work?
Producing a shield.
Fine. The forge is about 1,000 gold an hour, or if you wish to do the work yourself, it's 500 gold an hour.
Yeah, no. That I could buy shields at that price.
Yes, but you have.
I'm willing to give you 100 gold for the days of about for a day of usage. I have to work with Mithril. It may take a little while.
Let me see now. 200 gold, and you could mine all the materials you want.
I'm obviously buying the materials myself. I just need the forge.
Fine. 150 gold, final offer.
Deal. Though I may not take you up immediately. I've got to work on a few other things in the meantime.
Fine. And pretty much walked off. I should note that at least Samuel and Remy and Venture Prasad noticed that Alara has a shiny new custom made holy blade.
Ooh.
No, it's the original blade. It just has a slight glimmer to it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, yeah, same pretty much. It is a custom made for her.
Well, yeah, the blade itself was actually made for her originally in the backstory, but it's still just a masterwork blade originally. It just glows slightly now.
Yeah, so now it's holy weapon now.
Yes.
And what do you do now? The streets are paved with dead bodies, and Ryu's pretty much have arm and weapon now.
Now, I probably need to get to work making a better shield for Alara. Let me just double check the modified creation rules we're using.
At the same time, you notice that really pretty much hopping on his horse and heading to and walking off now.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting to see like what the price of a quiver of explosive arrows are.
Quiver of explosive arrows. Let's see that. About, I'll charge you one. That. Let's see now. 25 gold per arrow.
All right, 25 per arrow, and a quiver is okay. So I'll buy 20 of them.
There
500.
you go. Have a nice day, sir.
You too, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. After that, I'm actually going to see if I can find like a would it be like an alchemical store that would actually sell the finished products, or that they sell the ingredients?
Let's see.
Bad news is the only alchemist store is Rebecca.
Okay, let's see.
Right.
Would
they have the finished products or just the ingredients?
Both.
Both.
Do what you would call it? Then maybe you should find another one.
Do
streetwise check.
Streetwise isn't a skill, so perception.
Sorry. Perception check. Sorry. Nope. As far as you're concerned, the only thing is Rebecca, and obviously she's closed for the day.
She's in hiding right now. Okay, I'm going to do my crafting check. Remy, if you'd be so kind, can you cast Crafter's Fortune on me?
Okay.
Ooh. +5 to check. Okay. Craft armor is a +20. Okay, I'm able to get the work done in a day flat. For a brand new shield for Alara. Mithril light with holy symbol included.
Ooh.
I probably just impressed the shit out of the dwarven.
He was like
dwarven blacksmith.
I was like, you know what? I'll give you about half to. I only would charge you 75 gold for the impressive job you've done. I thought you were just some.
Oh, he sees a blended element. He sees elven, human, drow, and dwarven techniques being blended all together.
He's like, I thought you were just some dude that just came on and say, hey, I want to borrow your forge. And not for nothing, that's why I charge a high price, because eventually someone's going to break the forge, I can replace it, and yeah.
Well, also, I probably actually tuned the forge perfectly as part of this process. I probably tuned it to the just perfect temperature to work with Mithril.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? 74 gold.
25,
fine.
Yep. Okay. I'll quickly put that into a little text document because there's some other things I've got to do. So, Vikram is busy for 8 hours, probably drawing a crowd.
And Samuel is hunting down arrows right now. Really?
I already thought I bought those.
I meant a chemical shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for one because I have a plan.
All right, Remy, what you planned on doing? Besides carry Pizzock all the way home again.
I assume that the statue of Pizzock has become like a holy symbol, and people are throwing tithes at it in hopes of give us good food, gods.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Really?
Yeah,
What's your point on that?
I can perform.
Okay, performance check.
Okay. I perform.
All right. Forgot how much money you make, but yeah, that's good. Uh, anyway, nothing eventful happened so far. Nothing eventful happened so far. The Drow pretty much took over the guard until replacements arrive. Unfortunately, you see at this Lako pretty much heading back to her mansion. Pretty much tell the bad news about the families who lost their lives. Unfortunately. Samuel, try again. Hopefully.
Because I have a plan and why I need it.
Okay, this time you actually find the shop you're looking for. It's in a dark corner, pretty much all the way in the corner of town, but you find it eventually.
Okay. I enter the alchemical shop.
I guess something I'm surprised that young lady did take all the business. What can I help you with today?
Do you have alchemical fire?
Well, of course. Right here, and pretty much pointed a chemical fire is pretty much all over there.
Do you have twine that I can use? Because I have a very, very good plan with this. I'm going
I
to
swear
buy.
to God, if you're going to lash alchemical fire to my arrows, we are not going Vietnam on their asses.
I would like to buy 20 flasks of alchemical fire.
Fine. I think that's about 10 gold per fire. I'm just surprised I got customers today.
Wait, is it the alchemist shop?
Yes, it's an alchemist shop.
Yeah.
What time of day are you going to this?
I'm guessing I've been looking all day.
Yeah, so it's probably almost the middle of the night by now.
Yep.
You'll
so
see Vikran stumbling in, around that time, holding a brand new shield, an Almadean stuff on it, and saying, "Excuse me, I need to buy alchemical ingredients."
Another customer? I guess the young lady is still on vacation. Okay, what do you buy today?
Hold on, I gotta double check what the cost is. I'm basically buying ingredients from them.
I put 200 gold onto the counter, and probably a no if you would have this, but do you happen to have iron pellet grenades?
Iron pellet grenades. 1 second. I probably have some on leftover from other things, but let me check on the back end. First, check on the back end while it says, yeah, a couple of them here. And pretty much put them down there.
How many does he put down?
About five.
5 of them? I'll take them. I'll take all of them. I put down 25 platinum on his desk.
Ah, ah, good customer indeed. They pretty much take the product already and pretty much hand over to the name.
Vikrin,
Didn't get what from where now?
No, pretty much put down the grenades and takes the platform.
Mm-hmm. I thank him for willing to take up my time, and I just walk away with my stuff in my handy haversack. It's all in my handy haversack.
okay, I just
Yeah,
gotta double
yeah,
check what Bull's strength requires.
Yeah, because apparently questioning work from guards might toss up a grenade all the time.
Yeah, I walk up to him. I plop down a bag and say, and then I hand him a list. It's a series of alchemical ingredients, and if he has any knowledge, and obviously his knowledge alchemy, this is a form of alchemical enchanting. It's about 2,000 gold worth of ingredients.
Some things I can make myself, but no problem. But I could make them in about 5 to 10 minutes proper. All right, let me get started.
I just need the ingredients. This kind of work takes usually about 2 or 3 days for even skilled mages.
Oh, in that case, 1 second. And pretty much,
I gave you the actual what the cost would be, 2,000 gold, the market value.
and pretty much pulls up the ingredients one by one until it says, "Okay, all this set now." Like I assume this is what you're looking for.
Yes, thank you. I put a bag in front of him. When he checks it, it's 200 platinum.
Ah, excellent. Very well. Have a nice day, sir. And by
You
the
too.
way, have more customers come to this shop. Apparently, jeez, I haven't had business in about a couple of months now.
Well, I just needed alchemical ingredients to pull this off. That's it.
I know.
So, yeah.
I was just playing like the fact that Rebecca's pretty much monthly stuff in competition. Pretty much.
Well, she might not be an alchemist, but she does have a lot of magical items.
Yeah.
So let me see.
And let's see now. Any store that sells and rolls of twine? Yeah, general shop.
All right.
Easy to find.
I go to the general shop, and I'd like to get a roll of twine.
Fine, sure. How much? How much twine?
I'd say maybe I'd say a good 20 feet of twine.
20 feet, 20 gold. Simple as that.
Sold.
Uh,
Thank you for your time.
Fine. Poor people anyway. The nerve.
Oh, before I go, do you happen to have like pen and paper I could buy as well?
Pen and paper.
Quill and parchment.
Pen and paper.
Quill and parchment.
Fine.
And an equal.
Fine. About.
Well, I'm going to be busy for the next 2 days.
Fine. About.
Enchanting.
Give me 25 gold for the set.
Okay.
I feel sorry for you poor people, so I give you a discount. Maybe you could learn something.
All right. Here's the 25 gold.
Here's the set.
All right. And as I walk out, I look down at my nice shiny armor, and I wonder, what? Oh well.
Apparently, anyone who's not from from what we call it, it's poor to them. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. So when I get into my room, what I'm going to be doing is this. I'm actually going to be using that all that pen and paper and all that stuff. I'm going to be drafting some plans. Plans that would let me effectively create a nice leash for all those alchemical flames, so that one massive fireball is launched at somebody. Do I come up with a good plan this evening?
Not today.
Yes. All right, I'll come up with a plan. I got a plan. Yeah, and as he's like drawing these plans, he has like almost a maniacal grin and glint in his eye.
At the same time, the Baron comes back, pretty much orders the best Samuel Smith ale money can buy, and pretty much drifts off to the back into the hot tub.
Oh yeah, I really should. Oh yeah, I really should go to those shops and see if I can find the ingredients for the Red Dragon Ale. See if any of them have that.
So yeah, Jim Pan, can I borrow, starting the next day, borrow another, what was it? What was the +5, the Crafter's Fortune?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That makes
Before Vikrin
That's
heads
the
out.
next day, though.
Yeah, I'm saying though, like before Vikrin heads out after the next day, I walk up to him and I give him the quiver of explosive arrows.
What is this?
Explosive arrows. Oh, don't worry, those alchemical fires you saw me getting, I have another plan in mind with that. Same with those other things. And he does have that glint in his eye.
I have a feeling you're going to kill Ryu the next time you meet. Or try to kill him at least.
Thank you. I'll keep them in mind in case we ever need to turn something to ash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky for me that Alara is just a high enough level that she can actually cast the spell I need to do the shield. So actually, Jim Pan, I don't need you to roll that for me. I can actually do the work. What was it? Yeah, I can do the work in 2. I can enchant the shield in 2 days as long as Alara is assisting me. She can cast the spell, and I have more than enough to actually succeed without needing it. It's a God, what was it? It's a 5 + 8 + 5. It's an 18, and my minimum roll is a 21. It's kind of scary how good I am at this. Sorry, no, 23. And that's doing the accelerated magical crafting.
Damn.
I am one of the greatest armor smiths this world has ever seen.
It's like they were talking about you in legends, apparently.
Well, eventually, armor Vikrin made might become relics. Because if he survives to level 20, that means I can do plus enchantments of +20, and I could have like a 5th level mage on the payroll because of leadership, and that 5th level mage could cover most of the spells I need. Yeah, it's scary what you can pull off.
Samuel Smith wonders if the saving removes all the pins on the grenade, then saving runs. Oh boy. Yeah.
That's my engineering check to come up with a way of doing it.
Yeah, pretty much he says, yeah, I think I could find a way to pull this off.
Mm-hmm. So I'll cut off the appropriate amount of twine needed to make this work. Yeah, because
You do realize that like 100 feet of twine is a couple of copper, right?
I'm looking at you, and you see Sam's eyes visibly twitch.
Oh Oh, back to the general store.
Also,
Why-
Pizzac can just give it to you for free.
Well, he's a statue right now, so I might need to make another trip to that alchemist shop.
You want me to follow?
Alchemist shop or general store?
The alchemist shop,
I
because
follow you.
I think I might need to have a test plan.
Alright, I guess.
I'm not actually going there. I'm just thinking I might want to do that. If I want to test my alchemist fire mega bomb, I should probably get a good test on that first before going against Ryu.
Obviously,
Yeah, I'm idle musing. I'm idle musing right now. I'm actually not going to do that.
I know.
Let's see. Stringer twine is 1 copper piece for 50 feet.
Yeah,
what-
that general shop fucked me.
Yeah, that's why he was laughing at the end.
How much did he charge you for twine?
20 gold for 20 feet.
I remember.
You could get 100 feet of silk rope for that.
I remember since Pizzac is a statue, that means they're not afraid of Pizzac anymore.
Hey, the alchemist doesn't seem to be trying to screw me, nor and I got a pretty good deal. Basically renting out the shop. That's kind of a, hey, here's some money to cover profits for like a day or two of me having to borrow your forge. He cut it back because I basically impressed the shit out of him. So yeah, Alara in a couple of days will have a shiny new shield. She'll be busy helping Vikram create it because she can actually cast the spell that's needed for it.
Cool.
I guess in the interim, I still start making my mega bombs.
Yes, the mega bombs are been created. I hope. I hope Zane.
Yeah, he stops vibrating at that point.
Oh. So yeah, Sam is calm now. Pizzac's still a statue, and pretty much and Barricos is getting drunk in the back in the hot tub.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sam's just going to go down to the bar.
So. Oh, Sam, something you would notice on the shield that Vikram made? It's made out of mithril, but an Iomedean holy symbol is embossed in gold on it. So it's very,
Nice.
very shiny.
Nice.
It's
You hear
Japan, are you okay?
champagne?
Eh?
Sounds like someone's screaming in the background. Do you have someone hostage there?
Yeah, really.
No.
Do you say it was a cow?
It's a cow.
It's
Cow
a
really noisy.
cow. Okay.
All right, as Sam's looking at that nice shiny shield, you hear a ting in his armor.
Well, you are wearing armor made by Vikram.
Yep.
The Baron comes up in the back like, sorry, I'm sorry I can't help as much as I used to. I just imagine telling 5 families, several families, that her brother or your sister or brother or your boyfriend or your son is dead.
I'm picturing that very scream.
Pretty much that scream is pretty much all the towns pretty much warning about.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, how have you been doing? I heard that I heard that Riley left town shortly thereafter with a newborn, apparently new shield, apparently new arrows. Hopefully he doesn't come back for any revenge or anything like that. Anyway, I'm off to bed. Have a good night. Anyway, at the bar. at the bar.
You see me sitting at the bar.
I'm with someone.
Oh, we haven't seen this one in a while.
Well, yeah, bar. That's the bar for a while, yeah. And at the same time, couple people are sitting next to you.
Hmm. God, I wish Shendu was here with the cow scream going on.
And obviously, oops, sorry.
We'll just leave the statue of Pazak there. Aw.
So, fortunately, we haven't found your daughter yet, and we called up the reserves to go to the front line and save her. I'm sorry. If I knew that Ryu of all things was coming over, then again, no one can match the blade he has. That was my best paladins. It's alright.
I walk over. I have faced him. I can give you some advice from what I've seen.
That's right. You survived. You actually survived him.
Yes.
If
The first thing you want to do is, if you are capable of disarming him by whatever means you do, use a weapon to try and get that soul-sucking thing as far away from as possible. Don't touch it. Even kicking it would not be safe.
yeah, someone tried to just grab him by the sword, and yeah, pretty much dropped it immediately as soon as he touched it. Poor
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I'd recommend, at least the way I did this was, I used my Urgosh's accent to punt the thing away at every opportunity I had.
But what about his horse? Well, that's
The
right.
horse is dead.
Oh, that's right. You killed him. Good. That's a powerful horse anyway. So I heard he has a new horse now, something called Moonrunner or something like that.
It's always something new. Why can't things ever be simple? Bad guy loses horse, bad guy takes a while to get horse. Gets one the goddamn next day.
Yeah, fortunately, it took a while to get the new horse by killing everything in sight. Yeah.
Well, if any of you guys at all get some idea as to where he's heading, just let us know. There's a bit of a vendetta against him now.
Post on Julius says last time he heads towards to Westwood, but
Where is this Wormwick place? I hear people mention it a few times.
Westwood, I'm sorry, Westwood, but no one's seen him in town since.
Considering how distinctive looking he is, it's kind of hard to imagine him just blending in with the crowd.
Evil looking sword. Where's all crimson? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time we've seen them is at Westwood.
Well,
Unfortunately, even my strongest paladins are pretty much afraid to fight them.
yeah. I guess we have an idea of where it is we got to go next.
Yeah.
If you can't find my daughter, please. I know
Do you have like a who was it that asked that? Was that Juicy or Pozon that asked that?
J Smith, yeah.
Do you have an image of your daughter?
Not right now, but I'll come with it soon. It's just, I can't believe she graduated the top of her class in the Paladin Academy, and next thing you know, she's been kidnapped by this evil fiend. I can't. If I could kill him, I could, but. And pretty much says, I'm sorry. I know as governor I should be above all this, but
She's your daughter. I would be very concerned if you weren't this worked up.
same thing, madam. And since she's a part of my order, I will do nothing else but to find her, no matter what. Even if I got to march through hell and back in the Black Wood to find her, I will do so.
And you'd find me at your side.
Thank you.
And me.
Thank you all of you. By the
But
way,
we bring these cultists down, don't worry.
Victor joined the bar as well.
Coming back from a long day's work, Vicar and Lara basically covered in a bit of soot. A little bit of soot's on them. They're kind of dusting themselves off.
Hey, Verkin. Hey, Lar.
Is this one of the paladins?
This is the head paladin.
I admit, it's been a while, but you figured you honestly would forget such a beautiful face like that?
Well, of course. Once you pick your beauty, nothing else matters. By the way, nice job getting hands on a holy sword, Miss Alara, was it?
Duskblade. My found name is Duskblade.
Duskblade.
Yes.
Duskblade. I
Rebecca
saw
was kind enough to enchant it for me.
Good. Unfortunately, I can't hand in my own because, obviously, no offense, but you have to take the paladin test all over again. I assume you don't want to do that again.
Yes.
Anyway, anything else from that crazy psychopath? Last time I heard, he stole a horse and pretty much whipped him into shape, and it's not the right to treat a horse, no matter what the circumstances.
Vikran, you're the one there. See what?
Don't tell me.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. What you need?
He was asking like if you saw anything like at the base of the mountain after you tried to shoot the horse.
You got a new weapon, bow and arrow. He traded 2 people for it. Slaver to a slaver. Didn't get the best look. It was pretty far distance as it was.
Mm. At this time, one of the knights run in and tell Juicer what happened. They're like, "Oh, really now? Well, this is interesting."
When that night rod gets in, I draw my weapon.
It's a normal night. No worry. It's like interesting.
Actually, I'm just going to take a quick look at that knight. Does he look like he actually belongs?
Yeah, paladin.
Would that be perception or a sense motive?
Sense motive.
Sense motive. Yeah.
Shit.
I can.
Well,
sentence
At the
motive.
very least, I can at least take a look and get an idea of the quality of his armor, like if it's like new or worn in, or if it's like the right kind of armor.
I can sense motive.
I sense
Very fucking good.
Your sense motive is better than mine. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Oh,
She's a bard. It's one thing they do.
Yeah, the right color, the right color, and the juicy
Sounds
part
good.
order on the side pretty much says that yes, he pretty much works there.
I'm still keeping an eye on him.
It's like Juices says, "Oh, really now? Well, that's interesting. I'm sorry, J. Smith Pozon, I'm sorry, I have to go. Apparently, the investigation is pretty much, well, let's just say, I know what happened to the ladies now. Well, parcel. Hopefully, we finally catch them."
Do you need any assistance from us?
Maybe. Let me explain what's going on. Lately, we have a problem with slave trade as of late. And lately, apparently, some merchants have been pretty much on the top of the list of what the slave trades are after, but yeah, we don't have any solid evidence about who and what there are until today, when my spy pretty much spotted them trading that that woman and girl for the boy and arrow you saw earlier. Apparently, that slave trader was actually a merchant on town. Apparently, he takes off his mask. Apparently, when customers ask him for it, it seems like Ryu doesn't trust anyone and will force him to take off his mask. So I'm going to need to kill some of the to lock up some of the slave traders, but I don't know if I could beat them before I could get there.
I would be willing to join you.
Sure, why not? At this point, Samuel, you actually heard a ringing from the phone. You actually heard a ringing in the pocket. Apparently, Prizak's watch fell into your pocket, and now its compass fell into your pocket.
I pick it up, I bring it to my ear, and I start to. It's basically telepathically going, "Hello."
Ah, Samuel, it's been a while since I last saw you. And it seems that it seems that your purity is no longer pure, you know what I mean.
Yeah. How you doing, Sally?
Fine, fine, fine. Anyway, I overheard the slave traders and saw that the is apparently west of Sarasara right now, pretty much setting up shop and all that. Just wanted to let you know. After all,
Good enough.
after all, if it's free, then maybe I could do the work myself, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Laura sees
I immediately go to Juicy.
Sam talking on the compass and goes, "What are you doing with that compass?"
Paladin Juicy. That
Yes.
slave we're talking about. I just got word. Apparently, he's trying to set up shop in Sarasara.
Uh, apparently, it's west of the Cape. About 1 second. Let me actually show you. And
Laura walks up and says, "Sam, why were you talking to a compass?
Oh, that's a Psax compass.
Why do you have Pazak's compass, and why are you talking to it?"
Don't know how it entered my pocket. But
And
it was nice talking to Sally again.
and apparently, you remember
Sally?
You remember the place because that the same place is where we arrested what we call his brother earlier, right here.
Could you just ring on the map?
Hold on. Here. Yeah.
All right. I relay this information to Juicy. All right. So his last seen roughly in this area.
Then I should march out right away. If you will join us, that'll be helpful for us.
We will.
Then the next trip it should be coming around soon. If you should get some rest before you go.
We'll do.
Yeah. And apparently,
Before we
save it.
So before we basically head out, I'll at least get to speak with Vikram. At least before we go to bed, I'll speak with Vikram.
Hey, Sam, what do you need?
All right, you want to know about the compass? Again?
No. It's Alara who was asking about it, not Vikram.
Oh.
Family friend who was on the other end of a magic talking compass. Relayed information.
You're not giving her the whole truth, so
At the same time, I'm still being truthful that she is a friend.
Technically, she is, but
Alara will do a sense motive, see if she's picking up that you're trying to hide something.
Yeah, she's a family friend of at least the Smiths. She's good friends with Uncle Archie. She's relayed some information as to where that slaver is, or at least was last seen. In the Western Kingdoms.
Sam, are you hiding something about this person?
Met her, I think.
No, I haven't. I've never heard of her before this point.
I feel like I've sworn. See, well, did Lara actually?
Nope. She has never met the succubus, nor have you really talked about her with her present. Or if you did, she wasn't paying attention.
Huh. She's a very pretty woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see her as an aunt figure.
Okay. So why do you need to communicate via compass? Why can't if she's a friend, why can't she just be around?
You know that Hour of the Mage thing?
Mm-hmm.
She's in there.
Oh, okay. Keeping it safe, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep. And okay, once that's done, I go to Vikran.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to see what I've been working on? I take
Should I be concerned?
No. I don't think. I take out the 2 mega bombs I made. So, what do you think?
3 steps back.
You can't tell me that this isn't a great idea.
This is a terrible idea.
Look, originally my thought was instead to tie each of these to a boat arrow of yours, but I don't think you would have approved. So I decided instead, let's put them all together and make a big boom. Same with these.
My adoptive mother is an alchemist. She would be terrified of this monstrosity that you've created.
Oh, believe me, I contemplated other ingredients to go along with it as well as creating a string of 20 bolts of lightning.
Also,
And then
you
tie
do
those
realize
together.
that most of the enemies that we'll be fighting are immune to fire, right?
Oh, this isn't for those ones. This is for someone very particular. A little flesh blood enemy of ours. Alright, so I then safely put them back into my handy haversack. Anyway, here are the notes I made on the creation of it if you want to know. I hand him the notes.
I hand them right back. No.
So the next day.
Is it? I guarantee you, it's just a stick figure that is tying together flasks. That's the entire procedure, isn't it?
Oh, I actually did detailed script plans on how to safely connect them all together, so that way all can go off pretty much at once. Especially plans on detailing how to be able to remove the stripped pins all at once. As you can see right here in figure 2.13. Oh, I thought about this. I thought about it well.
So the next day, they make it to Sarasar and make it to the campsite, and we'll go to grasslands again. Sweet. And at this time, it's obviously not complete. At the same time, she's like, charge! And pretty much at the same time, we
Okay, where do you want us to set up on the map?
Anywhere you want, because, well, yeah. The foes go down without a fight, then pretty much rescue the hostages. However, 1 second. Vikran, Remy, and Samuel. What do they see? Hello?
Yeah, right here. We're just where do you want us to set up on the map?
Oh, anywhere you want.
Is he firing arrows at us?
Yep.
Who did he target?
Victor, Remy, and Samuel in order.
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who?
Let me note the type of arrows he's firing. Pretty much what happens is this: sizzling arrows, pretty much acid arrows that pretty much burn at least three rounds per turn. Obviously, it's only 2 damage, but
Oh, then I'm completely fine because DR2.
So I
for
think
3 rounds.
Vikram's pretty tough, but this still hurt like hell.
DC 10 saves, but DC 15 you put it out on your own.
So reflex save.
No, DC 10 heal check.
To stop the bleeding.
To stop the acid, yeah.
So it's 2 damage for acid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, I can safely ignore that as I have DR2.
Yeah. I don't have that option, but okay. So I took 24 damage.
Yeah.
okay. How much damage did I take?
Yeah, you took 4 damage.
So did we not get any perception checks to notice him sneaking up on us?
No, he was pretty much shot from the afar, like, ah, I see you survived. Very well.
Roll that heal check.
Fortunately, the bird's not with you. Very well. I have a what do we call it? Offer. I have a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, I have a offer I wish to tell you, gentlemen, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped the bleeding.
All right.
Ouchie.
Like, give up the girl and the songstress. Sell it to me, and I forget this ever happened. What did you say? Obviously, she's talked about Alora and Remy.
Laura draws her blade and points it at him. Using a swift action to do Smite Evil, so the blade starts glowing, and he can tell this isn't the blade he faced previously.
New update sword.
I have been blessed by Iomade. I will not falter.
Really now? Well then, right now you should have another test then. A test to see if summon is worth it, if you will. And come on out here. At this time, I have to find his character again. Algarve steps up. It says, "Remember, if they kill you, I finish you off with my sword. If you know what I mean." Yes, sir. I promise I will not fall. And
If
I know.
you fall, I'll take your body with me.
Yeah. I wish to snap your neck, face you in one-on-one combat, and see how well you fare against them. But unfortunately, due to my hand being forced, I have no choice but to face you now. And I will give you 2 turns after it's done, but at this time, his Hell Knight armor, he summons his Hell Knight armor, and and turns his greatsword into an unholy greatsword.
An unholy greatsword?
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
What impact does that have?
If you're a good aligned character, it does 2d6 damage
Yep.
with every hit.
Well, that pretty much describes all of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the same time, he whistles, and I should note I changed it because obviously, Sheena's not here, but 1 second. 1 and 2. Dealer Devil show up as well.
Oh boy.
Oh, and one more thing. Moon Runner. Make sure
It's
you're worthy
back.
of the fight. And right now he takes off the bow and arrow and pretty much slides it on his back.
So, roll initiative, or do we get one action?
Yeah, it's one. It's 2 actions, then 1 initiative, because obviously the helmet summon and what you call it, 2 actions. So
All right.
return.
Well,
Wait, so the Hell Knight has in his hands a greatsword.
Yeah, great sword and
Is he human?
human. Yeah.
Okay. For my first action after, basically stopping the bleeding.
And
Let's see, where is it? So he's human, but he's just outside of the 30-foot range, so... Hello, sir. No soup for you.
it's
Yeah, that goes straight into his wrist to make him drop his sword.
ah.
And this is also I believe this one has been, my bow has also been upgraded to holy at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see, D8 plus 7. Arrow goes through his wrist, and then, well, zap.
Yeah, that was it. 12.
That's 12 damage. I rolled really low on the damage.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
All right.
well, my action.
Yeah,
I'm going
2 actions. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
My first action. I'm going to take my grenade bomb out,
Oh, God.
and I'm going to throw it right here. I need you to make a reflex save. For those 2 guys to make a reflex save. It's a 10 square radius.
I
Radius or diameter?
want to note that
It is-
it's made of fire, right?
Grenade, blah, 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 and explodes in a 10-foot radius burst.
But it's made of fire.
So yeah,
right?
I need you to do a reflex save. For both the horse and Agave.
1 second.
Hello?
Yeah, it's at 1 second. 3 seconds.
Okay.
And that's why I said, and that's why I asked if it's made of fire or not.
It does 6 piercing, D6 bludgeoning, and D6 fire.
All right. Well, D6 fire. 1 second. 1 reflex save, and 2.
Yeah, I need you to do a reflex save. Miss.
Oops, sorry. Forgot Moonrunner is still under. 1 second, let me fix it now.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, I thought I fixed it. I thought it changed. 1 second.
Can we still keep that 11?
Oh, damn, it's even worse.
Okay.
And obviously the 11 hits, but remember, what in Hellneck armor, he's immune to fire.
Okay. So they're going to both of them are going to take full damage. Well, minus the 5d6 for fire damage for Agave, but okay, that didn't quite work the way I. Okay, actually, it does. So Moonrunner takes the full 57 damage. Agave ends up avoiding the last row right here. So the 6, 5, 5, 3, 2. So he ups 21 damage. So he takes 36 damage.
Alright, so.
Not quite as awesome as I was hoping, but it was good. And that would be considered just one action of me.
Yeah. Yep.
Then, second action, I'm going to take my other bomb out. My Alchemist Fire one, and I'm going to throw it at Moonrunner. I need you to make a reflex save. Oh, you miss. So, wait, actually, wait. Let me just reread this one again quickly. Oh, never mind. I was misreading that. That would be like if you wanted to extinguish the fire. Let's see. I just gotta make a ranged attack. What is my range attack? Does a 31 hit?
1. Yep.
Not quite how I hoped to use this. So he takes an additional 73 damage. And what exactly was that class? What exactly was it with the fire? Direct hit deals d6. Every creature within a 5-foot point of that point takes 1. But since they're all attached to a string, I'll hit. On the following a direct hit, the target takes an additional d6 point of damage. I actually have no idea if that would become an additional 20d6 or not. Would it? Anyway, if desired, the target could then use a full round action on their turn to attempt to extinguish the flames before taking it and any additional damage. That was what required that DC save.
Uh-huh.
So that's my second action. And the horse is on fire.
Pazak would be so proud of you, Kiri.
I got use out of my items.
Yep. So yeah, Vikram's used his action. So Alara is going to, since he's now disarmed, and stab with sword. Hold on.
Actually,
Does a 23 hit his AC?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention as a swift action, she's also activating her Smite Evil on him. though she doesn't get the full power of it. Only the he's evil power. Let's see. Hey, Anthony.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Anthony.
So he takes 19 damage from a holy blade.
Sorry.
So that was her first action, and then next action will be a full attack. So 24. Where is it? Hold on. Sorry, I got to pull up her character sheet again. 24 and a 11. So does it? I know the 24 hit. Does the 21 hit?
Yeah. Just barely, but hit. Yeah.
He takes an additional 48 damage as she swings her sword at him twice.
Ah.
Okay.
Right. You go.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably should roll initiative as well then. I just forgot to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to set up now. One wing.
Hi.
Shendu!
Hey, just in time for the battle.
Hi.
I have no what's going on. My fucking internet decided it didn't want to work.
Well,
It finally came back on.
Well, just in time for battle, and now I can up the stage a little bit.
Shame.
Okay. Okay.
Shendu, you missed the fucking up of the new horse.
So I didn't get to murder a horse.
It got napalmed by Kiri.
Tell me I missed out on murdering a horse.
It's still alive. It's just probably.
It's on fire.
Man.
I want to cause a spell.
Yeah, it's like in a utter conflagration of fire right now.
Flagration.
Interesting. Alara has the same initiative as Vikram.
Alright, give me the short version. Who we fighting and why?
Fighting Agave.
Ryu, Agave, Ryu's new horse, and a few devils.
Fighting Ryu again?
No, just the horse. Apparently, he's going to sit back and watch if they worth his time now.
So wait, we're fighting his horse, but not him? That's weird. Where's he?
In the back.
Let me go roll my initiative. Oh yeah.
And just in case, Ryu's initiative is pretty much his strike being made. And no, he's not going to fire any more of his arrows. It's just. Just
So we got
in
Daredevil.
case.
Those shouldn't be so hard to fight. They're not that very powerful.
Well, I took it easy because I thought, okay, I don't know when Shinu's going to be back, so I had to scale back to the Devils, but.
I guess I'll be there.
He pops out of my backpack. Cashew starts becoming not statue.
I jump out of his backpack and be like, yo guys, what's that?
You see a flaming horse.
Looks like we gotta finish that sucker off.
Oh, you would have loved what I did to it.
You see Agave has a
my
couple
thing.
of nasty sword wounds and an arrow through his wrist.
What was that, Shindu?
I said, contrary to what you guys remember, I don't have any problems with horses. Zach. Zach and I are not the same person. He is merely a character that I embody
What?
with my great acting skills.
You are?
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If only you were
Yeah,
here
you become so
earlier.
much more sarcastic all of a sudden.
If only you were here earlier, you would have heard some amazing background noises from Japan.
Was he like fellatiating some dude or something?
Oh, there was a cow in the background.
You got a cow?
Uh,
Where the fuck did the cow come from? You blowing a cow now?
Alright.
I'm not on the initiative menu.
It's because nobody likes you. You adopted bitch.
Sorry. 1 second.
Would that put me back onto it?
There we go.
I need Alara added to the initiative as well.
I want to be added.
There we go.
How about me?
Nobody likes you either.
What are you talking about? Everybody loves Japan.
Nobody likes you, so you don't get to have an initiative. You don't get to play in this combat. Don't get your own game.
Mm.
So,
Right. If you're. Oh. Mine's just saying I don't need
Huh.
to fight to face him anymore. Need him anymore. But yeah, he's off fight. He's off chasing the slave traders away somewhere when he attacked.
increase my wisdom so I can get some bonus spells. My DC's better as well.
Right. You ready?
I'm ready, but everyone else is.
Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready. That's why I am always never first, apparently, as I look at the initiative order. I was about to say that's why I'm always first until everyone else.
Well,
I'm going to get punched right in the beak.
of the good guys, you're first.
That's because I have a +9 initiative, and I usually roll fairly well.
Anyway, the first spirit devil goes and says, "Yeah, you look tasty."
Don't they use glaives?
Do they?
Don't they? I merely asked because if it was a glaive, he could actually take a slight
Yeah,
step
I forgot
back.
one step back.
Attack from
Yeah.
reach.
Either way, none of those hit.
Ah, well,
Oh.
I'm not even in a rage.
Well, yeah, of course not. If you were in a rage, your defense would go down. Duh.
Except when it's outsiders and aberrations.
Never mind.
the second one steps up. The second one steps up and attacks Vikram.
Who's targeting who?
Vikram.
So all the attacks, or which set of attacks is targeting Vikram?
The 16 and the 20.
Both would miss Vikram.
Ah,
Yep. Vikram's AC is a 22.
Aren't you special?
he pretty much. All Ryu pretty much says is, remember, if you die here, you die to my sword. If you know what I mean. Yes, sir. And pretty much.
Motivational pep talk.
Pretty much. Bizarre.
Comes more down to don't fuck up. Here's some advice, guys. Don't die.
I won't die.
Let's see. Range 400 feet plus 40 per level. Target per within 30 feet. Oh shit! I didn't realize it was my turn.
Hey, that's what I said. Your turn.
Quiet. I didn't realize both of them had already went. I was looking up a spell.
He was just entering Bazak scan mode.
I went fucking brain scan chopper. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning on the horse right here, which will target both Algarve, Ryu, and the Bearded Devil. So I need, what do I need? I hadn't gotten that far. I need a reflex save from all of them. And if any of them have spell resistance, then I have to do a check for that, because it can be resisted.
Alright, so.
So Ty, does any one of those targets have spell resistance?
Let me check. Let me check. Being a devil probably show, but. Resistance to cold and acid. Nope.
No, that's damage resistance. I needed spell resistance.
It's SR.
No.
Yeah.
So, what do you need again?
I needed to check to see if there's spell resistance. Also, while you're at it, if you can roll a reflex save for all four of them.
Anyway.
The reflex DC to have the damage of secondary bolt is too lower than the DC to have the damage of the primary bolt. Oh, I didn't know that. But the DC is pretty high for a 6-level spell. The target you are aiming for the horse, his target's going to be a 20, and everyone else, you need an 18.
Alright, so.
So, Devil saved, Captain Algarve failed, Ryu failed, and Moonrunner also failed. So, everybody gets to take some lightning damage. 38. Bearded Devil, however, takes half of that.
Alright. So, devil is.
So the Bearded Devil takes 19, everyone else takes 38 points of lightning damage. As I just explode this chained net of lightning everywhere. Because I am prepared to be air domain, motherfucker, and I can call down the heavens themselves. And then I'm going to shift right there. And that's going to be my turn. Second, bitches.
Alright, go ahead.
Watch out.
Just give me a second to do a little bit of quick.
How long my turn took? You should have taken. You should have had plenty.
Okay, pop into a raid. I'm going to go right.
I like the cell phone sound that accompanies that. Pop into a rage.
Off into a rage, and I'm going to attack Moonrunner. All right, Mooney.
I know everyone else targets the horse, not just me.
So, does this hit?
Yes, it does.
One damage to the flaming horse. Also, remember,
It's also
at
electrified.
this, yep, it's now got a little bit of shockiness in it as well. So that's my turn. But also remember, at the start of the horse's turn, it has to do a reflex save.
Really? Is this a new ability of yours?
Nope. I just threw 20 alchemical fires onto it.
Wait, 20 of them. Jesus Christ, where'd you get all of those?
I bought 20 at an alchemist store. I bought some twine and ripped together. He failed.
Jesus.
So
He made a
I think you
satchel
guys are alone
charge.
for 5 minutes and you turn into an anarchist.
Hey, all I did.
Pretty
Hey,
much.
all I did was make a shield for Alara. That's all I did, and I sold some old arrows.
So, question, like, as the rules are written, it's saying they're implying that you throw 1 at the enemy, like a direct hit deals d6 fire damage. If you fail the reflex save, you end up taking an additional d6. Since I threw 20, do I do 20 d6 or just the 1/6?
I don't know. I've never had anyone say, okay, let me throw all of them and just toss them all at once.
It looks like the horse's turn is next, and he might want to punch you in the face.
Well, he failed his
Hopefully.
reflex save, so he didn't stop, drop, and roll.
You know what? Okay. Okay, 20. So what's the damage?
A lot. The damage is death.
It takes an additional 60 damage.
What?
As the horse cries as its last breath before he dies. The only thing the only thing his master says is, I knew you would. It wasn't worth it. I probably should have killed all the horses then.
I agree. You should always kill all the horses. Because horses are evil. And we will never allow you to have a new evil overlord. We will kill your overlord every time you gain a new one. Fuck you and your evil horses. You damn evil horse worshiper.
Where you go?
Okay, costs. I cursed +3.
Alright, +3 attack and damage. Or weapon
Also, I think
attacks.
at this point, Remy can do more things than just cast that.
She can do a lot of things, but that's the standard bread and butter bard.
No, I've got to double check. It takes less of an action as they rank up. Yep. Yeah. She can start it as a move action now, so she can actually still take a standard.
Right.
Next level, she does it as a swift action. So basically, she can do it whenever she wants.
I can.
Oh, swift action and free action is the same thing.
No, you get 1 swift action per turn.
I know. You said do it whenever you want. A free action and a swift action is
There are very few things that use swift action.
You're missing what I'm saying. A free action is something you can do whenever you want. It's not the same as a swift action.
Whatever.
Victor and go.
Okay.
Okay.
5-foot step back.
Hey! Quit touching my butt.
You were looking the other way, and it was my quiver that hit you in the back. The quiver hit you in the back. I've got a devil with a goddamn glaive in front of me. So yeah. Okay. So Inspire Curve is giving me a +3. This guy I get a +2 from. So that means I'm rolling pretty high. Woohoo! I think I've got all the bonuses in there. Yep, I got all the bonuses.
Like with this giant map we have, we're only using like the top 20% of it.
Oh, don't
Yep.
worry. There's gonna be more soon.
Oh no!
Sorry, I was slightly off my math. I fixed it.
Suck at math.
Because I know now that full power that the Bearded Devils is pretty much going to get low too. So I have another plan.
Machine gun with
Open fire!
oh wait, sorry, reduce 1 from that. I was slightly off in my numbering. Whoops.
It both hits no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Let's see. So that means.
I sense a slight hint of irritation there, Ty. Are you tired of Victor's bullshit?
No, I just said like I know they're gonna hit. I just yeah.
How many hit?
Do I sense some irritation?
I know the third one misses.
Yeah, the third one is.
Yeah. Second one hits. Hooray!
Right.
And this is gonna hurt this thing a lot more.
This is going to hurt you a lot, and it's going to hurt me.
Is this supposed to go around? No.
Yep, because remember, first shot is double arrows.
So, quick question. Where exactly are we geographically?
We right near Summerside, I think.
Pretty much
Okay.
he's
Where geographically? Are we in the Black Forest? Are we in the desert? Are we in Westwood?
at the desert. Pretty much, long story short, you stop the slave trade, but Ryu was a part of the slave trade.
Wait, we stopped the whole slave trade, not one single slave
stopped
trade?
the slave caravan.
What about
Big honcho.
what help from Juicy and his mates, of course.
So, despite the fact this is a grass background, we're actually in the desert.
Yeah.
Well, if we're in a desert, I actually get bonuses for that. You should have mentioned we're in a desert, Ty.
What?
You were here! How do you
You're
not know?
here!
I'm the only motherfucker that doesn't know we're in a desert.
So actually,
Yes, you were a statue this whole time, and people were paying tithes in the hopes of the food gods would give them something to eat.
Were they?
That's what the can story is.
okay, he takes 109 holy damage.
How in the fuck?
He pretty much just stands up, looks at you, and pretty much drops dead on the spot.
My bow is now a holy bow.
Bilar, go.
So is this guy still disarmed?
Yeah, obviously you have to pick it back up. He has to pick it back up before he attacks.
Okay, Alara's gonna do full round attack and gonna shield slam him as part of that. So, hooray!
Hooray.
Let me just make sure I'm getting the math right. Sword attack.
It's
Shield attack. Does that beat a? Does 27 beat a CMD?
yeah.
Okay. He gets pushed back into Samuel, and immediately drops prone.
They had to be flanking to do that.
Nope. I basically can push them one square, quote unquote, forward, but that means I can also kind of push them. I can basically push them into one of these 3 squares.
So does that grant me an attack of opportunity?
No. It's forced movement. Forced movement does not grant attacks of opportunity, unfortunately.
Algarve goes, and since he obviously is disarmed.
And and another swing of her sword. No, he stays in the square. It's just he falls prone.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
he
he-
pushed them into. He pushed them here, not
Yeah.
there. So since
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go because there's this annoying ash dwarf in the way, he falls
Yeah.
on his back.
Samuel, he bounces off your chest.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've got to do the math of the damage now because, well, yeah. I'll do the swords first.
Aha, on guard.
Let's see, plus.
This is so stupid.
Oh boy.
He takes 47 damage from the sword swings alone. Smite evil, motherfucker. And then the shield won't be as nice, but it'll still hurt.
Little tap.
With the shield, he takes 15 additional damage.
I said a little love tap.
I think I domed him on the helmet with the shield.
Yeah.
Question is Algarve in his helmet armor?
Yes.
Full helmet armor with a holy greatsword in hand.
Unholy.
Unholy greatsword in hand. Yeah.
Then he
Well,
gets
no.
it's the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
then he gets knocked into me. I probably belch his face, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Then you guys proceed to teabag him while he's on the ground.
All he has to do is get up, and he'll get some fun.
Well, remember, a shield is a weapon, which means it can be used to threaten. So if he tries to get back, Alara immediately goes, no. Shield slam.
We can't use. Unfortunately, we can't use the fights. They're barb devils to me. And
Well, hey, barb double. That might be kind of fun.
Who said that? I'm guessing Ryu.
no,
Yes.
Algarve, because remember, he's fighting for his life. If he loses, he's gonna get slashed in the back by Ryu.
Even though I told him that if we killed him, I'll take his body.
Theoretically, I can resurrect him even if he dies.
Not with his soul getting stolen.
Well, yeah, I have to actually call the soul back. I can't just.
Yeah, the only thing we call
Actually, if he's engaged in the soul trade, his soul's already been claimed by a devil.
so no matter what, he's pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
And the soul trade doesn't actually prevent Ray's dead, you know.
It'd just be a dumb zombie. At least that's how I think it would work if you don't
No,
have a
if I
soul.
wondered how it would work, it would actually just resurrect him. As long as he's willing to do so.
Ah!
And of
Him
course,
only just enough to flip you off and then go away.
his second edge is pretty much knocked down his sword enough to pretty much retrieve it. Retrieve it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Where's my mute button?
So, question, Ty.
Yeah.
Agave summoning the barb devils, was that like a magic spell he was doing, or is he just shouting?
he's just shouting like, "Hey, I need backup
Yeah.
immediately."
Damn
Remember,
it!
Remember, he's fighting for his life, as in.
Oh, I know that. I was
he
just
knows
hoping
he's
it was
fucked.
magic.
No,
I was just.
No, he's not.
They
he's
like
not-
pop out of the fucking sand like they're fucking Tuscan Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just hoping he did something that would let me get an attack of opportunity on him.
No,
Him getting up
How
would do
about you
that.
let the enemies have a chance, guys? How about you allow them to actually do something?
No! Get the fuck on the ground and die.
Actually, wait, did he get up?
No, it's
No.
just no,
Or
it's
is he
just
still on the ground.
he just knocked down the sword to grab it again. So yeah, he's prone, but he's armed again.
Okay.
No, grabbing that would actually provoke attacks opportunity.
Even if the
You've been prone. Picking up a weapon provokes attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not going to be taking mine. Note, you do get an effective +4 because he is prone.
Okay, so that
So,
32.
So it hits.
20 damage.
Alright. And since it's a new round, that means new devil. I have to add the new devils to the round now. So 1 second. I know I have it here somewhere. Yeah, I had it here somewhere. There. Uh, 1 second. Okay.
Is that a cow?
Yeah, that's what you miss all day. The cow.
Why do you have cows? Shinpei, what are you doing to those poor cows? You must rescue the cows. Free them from the tyranny of Japan.
Oh, boy.
Hashtag free cows.
Free beef.
No, we're not killing the cows. You must rescue them from whatever the hell Japan's doing to them.
Anyway, here we go.
I thought even the barb devils are going before me. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Only one of them. Never mind.
I'm sorry, I had to read one by accident. Well, 2 of them actually by accident.
You knew it, Todd. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Believe in the part of me that believes in you.
The beer devil goes. Take one look at Bizaka says, "Ah,
I'm not here. All right. I am not really here. I am merely a part of the owl. That's a 30 and a 16.
Who's the beer devil targeting?
Bizaka."
Well, you'll be surprised to know that the 30 does hit. The 16, however, does not.
All right.
So I take 11 damage?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
All right. The beer devil goes.
What does Infernal Wounds do again?
Infernal wounds. That
Never mind, I'm looking up
does.
myself. Go ahead and continue.
And immediately rushes Raymond as real remember I want her and her alive. Here it comes.
So, which one was the second one attacking? That's Remy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second one would for sure hit. The first one is a toss-up.
Both.
Oh, both hit you?
Both. Yeah.
So that's 20 points of damage.
24, fuck.
It causes 2 bleed damage, and I have to do a heal check or beat a certain DC to cast a heal spell on me to fix it. That's fine. I can take it. I got this.
Anyway, the third part level goes and checks in Ilaria.
I got line of death.
Technically, no. If you're prone, you're not threatening.
Come to line of death.
The top one does hit.
Alright, fear and grab.
31.
31 will hit.
Much better, much better.
Don't we get a save for the fear effect though?
I believe so, I forgot.
How far does the fear effect go?
Oh, those that it hits.
Oh, so it's immediate melee.
Yep. Barb Devil's Fear affects any creature that's damaged with its claws. DC 20 will save resist this effect. Otherwise, the victim becomes frightened for X amount of rounds. So, Remy and Alara do get saves.
Very well. What did I roll? How much?
We'll say.
Will save.
You will save, yeah.
My will.
Alara resists it.
Like a champion.
Remy does not. Ty, you have to roll 1d4. That's how many rounds she's going to be not so happy for. She's going to be... oh, wait, the DC save is charisma based, not wisdom based. So that actually, Remy might have beaten it, depending on what her...
No. That's referring to the devil's DC.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Not the save.
Yeah. Got
Save
it.
is
Sorry
still
about that.
wisdom.
Got it. Sorry about that. I always get those confused.
Like I said, you've all done well. Keep it up. And Pizzazz go.
Okay. Just so you know, Jim Hatton, this is what Frighten actually does. Frightened creatures flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. Frightened creature takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Frightened creature can use special abilities, including spells, to flee. Indeed, the creature must use such means if they are the only way to escape. Frightened is like shaking, except the creature must flee if possible. Panic is a more extreme state of fear.
So I want to get away.
Yes, you will have to essentially flee it in the best of your ability. Here's the conditions page for later use if you wish to. I, on the other hand, am currently bleeding like a stuffed pig, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to...
I should probably note that he's dead, so yeah.
Yeah, he probably
I'm going
burned
to
ash.
take an opportunity attack and move over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit me, bitch! I don't give a fuck!
As you wish.
The 29 is a hit.
Alright.
And 16 is a miss. However, it doesn't matter because you do a second attack for an op attack. But first one is 29, so that does hit. So I will take an additional 11 damage. Bang. And I will now cast Elemental Assessor on Ryu. Aesthetic champions develop the spell to deal with fiends with unknown resistance. A ray of spiraling color springs from your hand and seeks its target. I must make a touch attack. What is okay. A ranged touch attack. Slash R 1d20 plus 14 against touch AC 24.
Just... Let me double check. Yeah, it hits.
Woohoo! Touch attacks are always the best because it eliminates all that armor bullshit you have. Anyway, I need him to make a. Let's see. No, never mind. No, he doesn't make anything. He just starts taking damage. All right. /R 2d. You're gonna take 2d. He takes 2d6 points of acid, cold, electricity, and fire damage. So he's taking multiple d6s. First one is going to be 5 acid damage, followed by 4 cold damage, followed by 9 electricity damage, and 11 fire damage. Now, does he resist any of that damage?
Nope.
Okay. In addition to all that, the type of energy that does the most points of damage to the target then persists, dealing in another 46 points of damage of that type per round for 1d4 round. So, 1d. For the next, let's see, it's 1d4 plus 1 round. So for the next 2 rounds, he takes 46 fire damage since it did the most.
Oh, see, so it's
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe persistent damage occurs at the end of his turn. So, speaking of which, I need to take an additional 2 bleed damage because of Infernal Wounds. -2. My health is getting low, guys. I'm at 4 to 7. Oh no! And that's my turn. Suck on my energy rays. Spell is fucking awesome. That was a 6th level spell.
the Bard Devil.
Love that spell.
The Bard
So in
Devil.
total, you just took, let's see.
He gets 1 attack because he had to move a good distance.
I know.
So that was like 29 points of damage in total. 4 different elemental types. Oh yeah.
My attack, so ignore the second one.
Yeah, that would hit Vikrin. Just barely. Just barely.
Alright.
And it gets a save. Hold on, let me just reduce the numbers really quick. Yep. Congratulations, you found my ultimate weakness. Grab attacks.
In the face.
No, grab attacks. I can't move.
Well, he still has to make a grapple check against you. It's not an automatic grab. Not that I understand.
Let me double check.
Speaking of which, I believe both.
No, it's an auto grab.
And
It is an auto grab.
check. It is?
Yeah, yeah. Grab. A Barb Devil can use its grab attack against foes up to medium creature.
It says can use a grab attack. It doesn't say it automatically succeeds on the grab check.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually got to make the rolls.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, in Pathfinder, I believe it's a strength check.
No, it is a CMB check. In the case, it's a plus 20, but the devil has a plus 22 to do it.
Well, roll them checks, Ty, because you got to roll 3 of them since you hit 3 different people with it.
Mm-hmm. See if they're grabbed or not.
And 1 for Alora and 1 for Vikrin.
CMT?
CMG.
CMB.
B is in Bravo.
Yep, and in the case of Barb Devil is a plus 22.
So 27, 21, and 33. I believe that would hit all 3 of you.
Actually,
what order that was in.
No, if it was in the order, the second one misses Alara.
Well, that depends on which ones were being targeted.
In order, it would have been.
Actually, no. Ty, you didn't roll the right number. You should have +4 on all of those, so they actually would hit.
All right, so yeah.
They're all grabbed.
Yeah.
Which is bad because these devils hurt. Because these devils, on a successful grab check, do 3d8 plus 9 points of piercing damage.
Immediately?
Impale. A barbed devil deals
Are you
3d8
saying
plus
that's
9
immediate
points of piercing
or
damage
is that- or
to
is
a
that done
grabbed
during
opponent
your
with a
turn?
successful grapple check. A barbed devil deals 3d6 plus 9 points of piercing damage
So
to a grabbed opponent with a successful grapple check.
So it's an immediate effect.
It is an immediate effect.
All right. Then.
All right, Samuel, it's your go.
All right.
We still gotta do that damage.
Yeah, Ty, you still got to do the damage.
Everybody's taking a shit ton of damage. Tim-Man, how close to death are you? Because I believe you have the lowest health out of the 3 people getting hit with this.
Ty, it's a 3d8 plus
Oh.
9,
Oh, 3.
not a 3d8.
So just add all 3 of those together and have 9 for one person, and then do the rest.
Oh, so the next one.
Helps if I have the right tool. I shift.
Yeah, I'm.
by-
Yeah, Vicar and Nalara are well below half health now.
okay,
So
how
that
much-
very first one would have been 27, depending on who that was targeting.
That would have been
It would have
Remy.
been Remy.
Yeah.
So Remy takes 27. Who takes the second 27? And then there's
That
the
would have been
27.
Alara and Vikram.
You need to do one more for Vikram.
That is one more
He's
for
already
Vikram.
No, Ty, the first one doesn't exist because it's a fucked up roll.
Wait 1 second then.
You just roll one more time. It's the easiest way to do it.
What are you talking about? I added the 6, the 4, and the 8 and got 27. And then he did another 3d8 plus 9 and got a second 27 and then a 24. That's 3 rolls, see all? He has 2 27s and a 24.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, actually, that would mean I would have to do an additional. So yeah, Vikram is down to 19 health.
This is not going to end well.
He'll be
No.
fine. I can heal him.
Well, here's the problem. Vikram is now effectively out of this entire combat until this devil is off of him.
You guys are fine. I can handle this. I can fix everything. Just wait for my turn.
Okay. All right. I will
Samuel
shift
go.
5 right. Full round attacks against Agave. My God, what is using up all the process on my computer?
Well, if you turn off your porn in the background, it might help.
So attack.
Boom! Take it.
It hits. It hits.
Does the 30 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, as a note, if at any point we need to pull out, if everyone touches me, I can cast Word of Recall. We can just teleport right the fuck out of here, just so everybody knows.
Slight problem. We're all separated.
That sounds like your problem, because I can leave any time.
I can teleport. On hard.
He takes 30 damage from that. Now, continuing on with my attacks. Attack 2. Didn't roll through like I thought. Attack 3. And ending
Gotta confirm
Okay.
that last one.
Yeah,
I think Agave's dead.
no, it's
I hope
still
to
alive. It's
God.
just hurt a lot. He's eventually going to get up and start swinging eventually. Especially since he now has 2 3-point targets he could slash at now. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, obviously the 24 hits barely, but yeah, obviously it hits him.
Oh, the 24 hit as well?
Barely.
Oh,
You
give me a sec.
He still is prone, so he does technically have a plus, an effective, same as effective +4 on him.
Yeah, give me a sec. I didn't realize that the 24 hit. And that little extra. An additional 22, so 51 plus 22, that's the 53 damage.
Alright.
Wait, hang on. I forgot to do the crit for the attack. So I'll just roll. That would have been. Been 5 plus 4 plus 3. That's 9, 12. So 24 then. So that would be additional 9. So 40, 22, 62 damage. And I can't do anything else, unfortunately. That's her.
Alright. Rick Ringo.
There's nothing I can do. I can't escape the grab. My stabs won't do any damage
Why not?
because he has so much DR.
Well, then try and break the grapple.
I can't roll high enough.
What do you mean you can't roll high enough? Aren't you a dex-based character? Just use your escape arts.
Okay, I have to beat his CMD, which is a 34. I have a +4.
Well, then fucking die then, you little bitch.
Maybe K skip?
Hi.
Casting spells while grappled does incur an attack of opportunity. If they hit you with enough damage, they can break your concentration and lose the spell. Just so you know.
What can I do?
First, he gets an op then against you, assuming that it hits.
Yeah.
Then we'll go from there.
Okay, I try to cast the spell.
Die, roll your op.
Hmm?
Pay attention. Remy is casting Dimension Door, which means she's going to take an op. So, obviously, this is only an opportunity attack. He only gets hit with 1 attack. So, 32, I assume, hits you, Japan.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not familiar what the concentration rules are in Pathfinder. Does anybody know?
It's basically a caster check.
Okay.
Alright, Elara, go.
Japan hasn't finished his turn yet.
I'm
Oh,
not.
sorry.
Oh. Okay.
So, what is he? So, what specifically is he rolling, and what's his number he has to hit next?
I believe. Let me check what a concentration check is for that. Let's see. If you take damage while trying to cast a spell, you must make a concentration check with a DC equal to 10 plus the damage taken plus the level of the spell you're casting.
So 10 plus 12. 10 plus 21 plus the spell you cast.
Level of spell for Dimension Door is 4, so add 4 to whatever those numbers were.
It'd be 20. It'd be 25. 10 plus 11.
Okay.
So
And what is he rolling? D20 plus what?
D20 plus caster level, which would be a 12 in this case.
Okay, roll a D20 plus 12, and you have to beat 25, Jimpan.
Okay, D20 plus 12.
Yes. And the number you need is a 25 or more.
Damn! Just not the mark.
Yep. Spell works.
He escapes.
You may now cast your spell without fear.
Okay, right.
Watch your hand!
He runs.
Deuces.
I mean, I was about to come over there and heal you, but I mean, I guess I don't need to work on you anymore. How much do you have, Jimpan?
11 HP left is what he has.
Alara's going to use her swift action to designate this enemy as for Smite Evil. And
But wait,
she's going.
Algarve's going.
Yeah, and he's on the ground.
You
I
skipped
remember
over
that.
Alara. She never had her chance to do her turn.
Yeah.
I see. Oh yeah,
God,
sorry.
don't you know everything ever? How do you miss every little detail?
So she's going to try and do a shield slam on him because it's a light shield that is considered a light weapon. 24, I don't think beats its AC.
Nope.
So yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
Yep. Oh, great. TPK. It's been fun playing with you guys.
We're not gonna have a TPK. Jesus Christ. Relax. I have everything under control.
Captain Algarve goes. He stands, so that means
Attack of opportunity.
So I know. Go ahead.
I mean, we still got the fucking dwarf that's going to be standing forever, and I'm a rogue and a cleric. Okay, I can solve this problem. I am the problem solver class. I am the number 1 and number 2 problem solver class here. I got this shit. I got this shit.
It hits. Go ahead.
I still got spells for days, motherfuckers.
17 damage.
All
Really
right.
good number.
I've been told to spare you, but they said, but you're annoying me, so have at you.
You're what now?
Speaking to Alaria.
I don't think that was in character. Someone was like, hello? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Huh?
Oh, come on. Dang it. Never mind. He's spared.
Someone sounds a little disappointed.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be attack, and then it's going to be fuck.
Goodness.
He goes over here and says, the dwarf. It should be fun.
You look tasty. Little girl, you miss. Are you sure you just didn't know?
Pretty
Which
much.
is funny because all the dwarves in my campaign that I'm running with my friends are all Russians for some reason. I don't know why I made it Russian.
He pretty much shifts over. He pretty much shifts over here, and pretty much the turn ends. Barb Devil. Like, I got this for you. Obviously, Alara is the target.
Both hit, and let me quickly check the math. She had 16 health left, and she's dead.
Actually, straight up dead.
Straight up dead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And when you hit the negative value of your con, you die.
Straight up
But it's
fucking
fine, I can
dead.
resurrect that. I can resurrect that, it's fine.
That's
Sorry,
expensive
it's
as
not a PC.
shit.
Ryu,
Fuck you, Shendu.
Ryu stares at Pizaka and says, "Oh right, I haven't hit you with one of my arrows."
Fucking come on, man, get it then, bitch! What are we talking about? I'm gonna remit this, aren't I?
Oh, come on.
Is that a 1?
Yeah, it's a one. Miss.
Suck it!
Pizaka.
Alright. 1, 2, no wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no up attacks. And because I can't use them to cast a bigger heal spell, I will cast a Mass Cure Light Wounds spell. Which is a D8 plus 12.
Wait, no, sorry, never mind. I didn't put the emergency defib in these armors yet. That comes later.
Anyway, 1d8 plus 11, no, plus 12. Chakrin, heal, wow. 13 health points. And let's see if I succeed on my DC check to heal myself, since I'm under the effects of the Infernal Wounds. The check I need to make is a caster level check, DC 16. Or 1d20 plus 12. I succeed on it, so I'm no longer affected by the Infernal Wounds, and I get to heal myself as well. Also, does anyone feel like we should start running? Yes or no?
Can you get us all out?
You can.
Absolutely. Would you like me to read exactly how Word of Recall works?
Sure.
Yes.
Let me pull it up for you. The mighty spell, Word of Recall. Teleports you instantly back to your sanctuary when the word is uttered. You must designate the sanctuary when you prepare the spell, and it must be a very familiar place. The actual point of arrival is a designated area no larger than 10 feet by 10 feet. You can transport any distance within a plane, but cannot travel between planes. You can transport, in addition to yourself, any objects to carry as long as their weight... There's fly in my face! As long as their weight doesn't exceed your maximum load. You may also bring one additional willing, medium, or smaller creature carrying gear or objects up to its maximum load, or its equivalent per 3 caster levels. The large creature counts as 2 medium creatures, blah, 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 blah. All creatures transported must be in contact with one another, and at least one of those creatures must be in contact with you. Exceeding this limit causes the spell to fail. So, my caster level is currently 12, so per 3 is... I can transport up to 5 people. Which
Slight
is,
issue. We're pretty scattered.
in other words, if we want to
Have
leave,
a ring.
Japan, you have to get over here with me because Vicarin can't move because the Bargo is a bitch. And Kira, you have to grab the body of the paladin and come over here as well on your turn. You might take
All
some
right.
off.
I have no issue with that.
Now, that's assuming we want to leave.
I guess
Yeah.
at this point they do, because obviously the Bard Double is targeting Samuel next.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So, Samuel, my suggestion, you should move there, you grab her, and then you run over here to me.
Will do.
Japan, I would also recommend that you start moving your ass too. Because I have to be near Vicarin because he is currently unable to move.
I assume at this point, Jim. I assume at this point, Rimi's just running for the hills right now. So
Nope, she's still on the map.
Yeah, I'm right here.
She's just on the complete southern end of it. You gotta scroll down and see her. Because Dimension Door's got a pretty decent range.
So next time she's pretty much gone.
It could be, but we'll be going even further because you guys want to know where I set the sanctuary when I prepared the spell this morning? Westwood.
Yeah.
Hit the flower compass in Westwood. In a complete other country.
I can teleport back to you.
But anyway, I healed both myself and Victor for 13 points, which is all I can heal for right now.
Alright, obviously, Barb doubles go, so let's see if he survives.
You'll have to do at least 57 points of damage to KO me.
I thought you had less
Yeah.
health than that.
No, I'm up to 72 health now.
I was more concerned.
Wow. Remy has more health than you.
I've had a series of bad
That's
rolls.
not his maximum.
My max is 72.
Remember, everybody but Zach got hit with sizzling arrows at the beginning of the round, so yeah.
That's because Zach was hiding inside a backpack. Haha, I was back.
And I can ignore the effects.
Can you?
DR2. They do two
It's DR plus 6, but it was DR2, so yeah. Samuel, beat feet and go.
Alright. Here. So shift there, pick her up.
Obviously,
And
because it's attacking
I'm
opportunity.
moving. Oh, I have no issue with that. I'll take it. So I grab her. Wow, this thing's hicking up on me. Do you want above you or one diagonally above you to the right?
I'm moving one up to touch Victor, so you have to be somewhere in that space. I'm moving
One up.
here. I am going to move there. You need to be there, 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 or there, or there, or there.
Alright. So I moved up, grab her, and run here. I'm holding her like she's a friggin' girl.
And that's the damage.
Oh, okay, Agave,
12
21
12 plus 5.
against a 21 to my age. That's a miss.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
The Barbed Devil, that first one, though, that is a 36. That hits. Damage then. No, 14 damage.
Wait, what?
No, that was
different roll.
that stuff was against Vikram.
Okay, different roll then.
Yeah, never mind.
So yeah, he missed.
Victor and go.
I can try and stab him, but I'd have to leave my bow behind, and I'm not going to fucking do that.
So just take.
Yeah.
Play your dick, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's kind of losing his mind right now because, fear, Laura just died. He's not happy.
Even though that she hates your face for whatever reason.
You do realize that there's been a shitload of side story, right?
They've been warming up.
Yeah, for a while now.
You're better. If you could use that
Read-
awesome Dimension Door spell to come over here, that'd be fantastic. If
We
you actually
are
cross
assuming
over
you go run for the hills, or
we
just
can all connect to each
I don't know
other.
if it's different.
I
The way Wood recalls, all creatures must be in contact with one another, and at least one of them has to be in contact with me. So if I'm touching you and you're touching everyone else, that's great.
Okay. So before you move, Jan, question: with the movement, double move, that's still a thing here in Pathfinder, as it is with 3.5, right?
Way down though.
Like if you move like in a complete straight line, you need a little bit more than just double movement speed, correct?
No, that's never been a rule in 3.5 or Pathfinder. What are you talking about?
Sworn like
No.
illegal movements.
It doesn't matter the way you move. Only if you're doing a run or a charge or something like that. Your movement speed does not change just because you moved in a straight line.
I thought I remember something about like
You're thinking wrong. Stop saying you thought. You were wrong.
Anyway, Alara's pretty much dead, so
I'm holding on to her.
Captain Algarve,
Like caressing her hair.
kill. Do him a favor and kill the annoying Tengu. Yes, sir.
Come at me! Come and get it! Caw-caw! 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 Caw-caw!
Unfortunately, he can't. Unfortunately, he can't move any further because remember his leg is broken thanks to Fazak earlier.
Ah, please tell me. I didn't do anything.
I meant the trap, remember? He never recovered
In a
from the
trap?
raid.
Yeah, when you tripped him at Wolf's Den like a while ago on a string
shit,
trap.
his ankle is still broken?
It's
Yep, he
still
broke his
broken.
leg from that.
I thought he only twisted his ankle. Wow, that's some hardcore shit.
Felix Devil go.
He has old man bones.
You would think being a Hell Knight, he'd find like a cleric or something like that of Asmodeus and could heal that shit. Guess it sucks to be him. Anyway, Barb Devil. The Buddha Devil and the two Barb Devils.
Anyway, against Remy.
I have divine protection.
Oh, you do?
I can.
Divine protection. Once per day is an immediate action before rolling a saving throw. You can add your charisma modifier on the saving throw as usual. This does not stack or apply your charisma modifier to the saving throw if you possess the charmed life class feature, blah blah blah.
So he's pretty much saved.
Well, that depends on what the saving throw is. I didn't realize he was doing a saving throw because this only applies to saving throws.
What does the 19 hits?
19 hits, but not 10.
So you say
I-
14 damage.
So you only took 14 damage, but not like 4
Uh,
wounds. Okay.
I have 11 left, so 11 minus.
So he's
14.
not.
Are you knocked out?
So he's knocked out.
Yeah. I'm.
Oh wait,
That's fine.
sorry.
I'll just move a step closer and take care of it.
Shit, I completely forgot. There's a spell Alara has prepared that is for just such an eventuality of her dying. I forgot. I completely zoned about it.
Don't worry
It's
about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a paladin spell. Let me check it.
I'm at minus 3.
You just have to survive until my turn comes up, and then we can leave.
Yeah,
So-
she might not be dead. She might just be really, really fucked up.
Doesn't matter. She'll die whether or not she's dead right now, or if we don't leave anyway. Anyway, so how did the bearded devil reach her from them? Did he move closer?
Yeah. About here.
Yeah, let me just double check what a paladin's lay on hands at 7th level is, and I'll roll that plus an additional d6. It's called Hero's Defiance.
So the barb devils go now.
Let's see.
What are they doing?
Well, I was waiting till he goes before
Let's see. So it's 3d6 plus 2, so it's 46 plus 2.
unless you're going to spend a shitload of money on resurrecting her.
Raised dead spell doesn't cost that much money.
She
All
got
that
knocked.
level.
Yeah. She got knocked unconscious, but she's not dead. I believe that. Yeah, based on the numbers, yeah, she got knocked unconscious. She's at -1 or -2. So she's not dead yet.
Still, that means you have to give at least one saving throw at least.
Oh yeah.
For
Well,
a
look.
turn pass, so go ahead.
Look. Once we get out of here, Vikram can stabilize her. Guarantee stabilize.
And I can also stabilize because I have a thing called a healing. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Right?
-3 is fine. You'll survive.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that spell's very fucking useful for paladins.
Oh no, they're gonna eat Samuel.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
None of them. Are you serious? They both miss.
They both
No
missed.
higher than 26.
Technically, you can only do one, but yeah. I made him damn good armor.
Jesus.
Against outsiders and aberrations, 33.
Holy fuck. Why don't we just strap you to a tower shield and just walk forward with you then?
And of course, he's not going to make it in time, so skip his turn altogether.
He could theoretically charge if he wanted to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no.
Yep, in range. in range of Perdoc once again.
Ah, shit.
What's he doing?
5-foot step. Get us the fuck out of here.
I'm working on it. I have to wait till it's my turn.
It hits
Versus who?
Perdoc.
Oh, against me? Yeah, it hits.
Ouch. Ouch.
All right,
So
six
It
plus,
stings.
plus sickling arrows, and that's all. And that's all 7. Pretty much every round, you take 7 damage until you either DC save plus DC heal check plus 10, or in their case, since you hit with it, DC save plus 15.
That is fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna move here and yell sanctuary. And then teleport.
I am completely willing. I'm grabbing as many people as I can.
Those who are unconscious are technically willing, and I'm assuming Vikram is going.
Oh,
I want to leave.
Yeah.
However, actually, no, it won't, because you can't attack with a reach weapon at
Yep,
close range.
you
So
can't.
no up attack.
No op attack.
And I teleport. And we end up inside the inn of the Fire Compass Inn in Westwood.
Okay.
And as we pop in, I'm still like on the trailing end of the word sanctuary.
Okay. I'm in.
Medkit time. Medkit time.
I
Stabilize.
It's a moderate potion of healing. I'm basically force feeding
Hello?
remedies.
Stop.
Alara stabilize.
I cast Mass Cure Light Wounds. Everyone is stabilized.
I unrage.
Yes, don't try to feed someone while raging. That's not good. Kill them.
Stabilize.
I cast a spell. Everyone is fine.
Yeah.
Everyone heals /R1d8 plus 12. Everyone heals 17 points of health.
Okay.
So you're in the Fire Compass in Westwood, and the bartender's like, "Are you okay? What happened?"
I'm perfectly fine. Just the regular events that occur when one is a great follower of the Lord. Praise be her name.
I've been better.
Alara snaps away.
It's called for a victory meal, and I go into the kitchen.
I go up to Remy and Alaria.
Remedy? Who's Remedy?
Remy and Alara. Okay. Are you two okay? Are you two okay?
I've
Oh,
been,
I
I've been
think I'm
better.
fine. Oh,
Remy, a big hug.
40
Okay.
for my profession cooks check.
Vikram's helping Alara upstairs to a bed. He's gonna start patching her up.
I come out with the greatest food of all time and start setting it down on the table and be like, haha, victory feast!
I take part in the feast.
And Bazak begins to chow down, totally pretending like he's not shooken all the hell with how close everyone just came to dying.
Yeah.
In fact, for a bluff check, I will roll to try and pretend like there's nothing wrong and that he's totally okay and not having PTSD to other events in his life. 38.
Yeah, he pretty much shakes it off. Even pulls out the sizzling arrow from earlier.
He doesn't
and says,
shake it off. He pretends like there's nothing
well,
wrong.
well, I know I meant to the general public, he shakes it off.
So, check it
Okay,
off.
so
Fun, wasn't it? We should totally do that again. As I'm chewing down on some food. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, like in 6 seconds, he basically used 5 charges of his magic mug and drank all the ale.
Vikram's upstairs doing treat deadly wounds on Alara.
I could just cast a bunch of healing spells and
Fuck.
she'd be fine, you know.
Save the spells just in case. I can do this for free.
Zuck,
I mean, I only need 2 hours of rest. Yes, Sam.
that
Me too.
just happened, didn't it?
What just happened? What? I'm sorry, you cut out?
That just happened. They actually the upper hand on us.
Oh, it'll be fine. We don't all. I hate to break it to you, Samuel, but on the road of life, one does not always succeed. In fact, failure will teach you a greater lesson than success will ever teach. The only way to learn is through experience. You
Then
will understand
I'm-
in time.
Okay. So I got the notes I made for the mega bombs, the 2 mega bombs I made. Okay. Well, I need to make more of these.
Yes. Right. Anyway, don't let it get you down too hard there, Samuel. Have a drink, and I sit a giant mug of ale in front of him.
And remember,
Just
Ryu
relax. Everything will be fine.
never really fought at all.
Okay. But yeah, this is at least the weapons I used. What do you think? The things I made.
I want some milk. The bartender passes milk, Remy. Or
Slide
Remy.
across the town like a badass.
Yeah, Vikran gets to work, and Alara is up to just below full health.
I am.
That is the power of nature's healing.
I don't know what my final health count was before we changed maps. Does anyone, or actually, the only one who would know would be Ty. Ty, what's that final number? So I can put it onto my token on this one.
I forgot. It's probably about.
I
Remember?
think it was like 60 something.
Yeah, because not many detects hit. Well, the only one that hit was the sifting arrows, and I assume you pulled it out the second you teleported out of there. So one. So.
I just marked myself as at 60 health.
Yeah.
And I will cast some healing spells to try. I will cast.
I mean, thanks to all the healing, I'm almost at full.
I will cast. Nope, I don't need Cure Series. Let's do Cure Moderate. I shall cast a Cure Moderate one. No. I will instead cast Cure Light one, actually. R 1d8 plus 5. I will heal myself for 6 points. I'll cast it again because I want to be full health. Boom! I'll heal myself for 9 points.
After an hour, Vikran brings Alara down. She's definitely looking a lot better, though pretty bandaged up.
Who's not at maximum health?
Vikran is short by about 23 HP.
Short by 23.
Yep.
Cast Cure Moderate Wounds on you. /R. 2d8 plus 10. Shaboom! 22 for Vikran.
Actually, yeah. There we go. Yep. Vikran's pretty much full health now.
Samuel, you be quiet. You don't need any heal.
I can sleep and I'll be all better.
What's your maximum health, Remy?
77.
77. I shall also cast Cure Moderate Wounds on you. Shaboom!
Yeah.
20 for you.
Yeah, like I said, Remy has more health than Vikran.
Yep. She's gotten better rolls than me.
Samuel, I'm going to cast a Cure Light Wound for you. Six points for you.
Okay.
The rest you can heal up on your own. I'm not gonna waste any more
Yep,
time.
overnight.
Wait, hon, how much does Alona need?
Alara? She needs 6 HP. She'll be fine tomorrow.
She'll be fine.
Apparently you went through hell. What happened on your journey today?
We were defeating the forces of anarchy, and
Apparently the
And
force is
war.
gone. Apparently
I was doing the great Wayfinder's will and preventing war from happening.
you mean
Unfortunately, it required me to take a bit of a beating. Praise be to and then I'm gonna brush my hands off and go upstairs.
we're being preventing a slave trade, right?
Yeah.
We were close to taking
I
out
was playing in
the
a
former
way to
captain.
where I could totally pretend like I knew what I was talking about when I had no idea what happened. So that's the best I got.
I know, that's why I was telling you out of character, you be preventing a slave trade, right?
Nope, that's not what I know. I'm going with what I got. I'm going upstairs. And as soon as I'm out of sight inside my room, I'm going to do my usual security thing and like rope check and all that, and immediately collapse into prayer and give thanks to Villa Aria. Because no one's watching me, I don't have to put on a show anymore.
Yeah.
Sako almost died.
Yeah. A lot of us almost died.
Actually, not really. Mechanically, Zach was actually the best off,
Yeah.
not including Samuel.
Yeah, but eventually
They were doing a lot of damage to me, and
But eventually-
at any point I could have left.
Algarve and the Bearded Devils eventually weren't just monkey jumping out the same road anyway.
It would have been a war of attrition.
Yeah. Vikram would have gone down probably in the next round or two. Alara was pretty much done at that point. Yeah. Heroes Defiance saved her. It's a level. It's a level 1 paladin power that is basically like a really quick. Oh god, shit's got bad.
Alright,
It basically casting time, immediate action.
Because I wasn't around for any treasure looting that might have occurred. Because there's something I want to buy, and I need money.
Go ahead.
No treasure? Damn.
No treasure.
Well,
Well, the thing is,
remnants
we're
of
gonna.
horses.
I'm just a few. I don't remember what my exact total was, but I'm a few short of an item I want to buy. Oh well, I'll just keep saving up.
We're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a lot of magical boost if we want to deal with these guys.
Yeah.
However, I liked that fight. It was
Yeah.
probably the first real challenge we've had in a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It almost killed us.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, the original fight was all of them together, but I had to cut back because Shizu
Yeah.
was gone for a while.
And even then, that fight
It would have been
was.
challenging.
It wouldn't have just been challenging. We would have
true.
lost a few people,
Make
guaranteed.
more encounters like that. Keep it up, Ty. Good job.
More enemies is good, but
Yeah.
and of course, and now of course now, is now clear why Algarve is considered the captain of the
There's main lieutenant.
the first
Yeah.
main lieutenant of the whatchamacallit forces.
And that is bitch ass brother who totally got his ass creamed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Minerva who got her ass creamed not once but twice. By the same group of assholes.
Well, England he was right to troops to come to his side, especially since, like I said, he feared for his life at the time because you're array, but pretty much at the beginning, Ryu was like, if you fall to my sword. Understand?
yeah. And he damn near fell. If it was more just bearded devils instead of barbed devils, it would have sucked. But this fight was one of those we had.
Bearded devils are
Something
little
doable.
bitches compared to those barbed. Bearded
Yeah.
devil isn't that bad. Like I just pretty much ignored the bearded devil because it
Yeah,
had no real threat.
the bear devils is just me claiming access and probably one barb devil stuck in there.
I mean, the bearded devil
Yeah.
has that infernal wound, which is a bit of a problem from time to time.
Yeah.
But for the most part, bearded devils didn't really pose much threat to design. Hence why I ignored
Yeah.
it and walked past it.
Yeah.
That number of barbed devils, though, that by them being able to grab and do serious
Fight
damage.
even more horrors. You also do an ice devil in there too. It would have been great.
Yeah.
No, it'd be more hard if Ryu actually fought himself.
Yeah, that
Fingers,
encounter
yeah.
was just outside of our ability to win it, based on what I know about the barbed devils. That number of barbed devils, plus Agave, plus the bearded devils, plus Rio being able to do pot shots, just outside of our ability to actually win.
But he's shooting bops. He's shooting just pop shots. He never actually.
Enemies more realistically, legitimately threatening.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that was a threatening fight.
Anyway, I think that's a good place to stop. It's already 5:30.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna go figure out some food.
Well, look, I think our mission is obvious.
Yeah,
We need to find a patch of boars that do automatically respawn and just murder them on stop.
What we need is a pile of gold
This
to
is D&D.
get a
Doesn't work
lot
that
of
way.
gear. We need a nice pile of gold so we can do upgrades to our equipment and armor and get to
Yeah, there's a
copper
bunch of
powder.
remember one could upgrade to holy weapons, but you need to bring her out again.
Well, no, I'm not talking about just weapons. I'm talking we need piles of gold to upgrade our armor. We need to start getting other magical items to give us better ability to upgrade our abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Things
Yeah,
like for example, pearls of power and things like that to make Jimpan have more spells.
Slots.
Spell slots. Shindo, I think.
Physical might that will give me a bonus to my strength and con,
Yeah.
which will allow me.
Well,
to do a little
I'd be
more
doing the
effective.
upgraded version, which will be the tattoo version of that, and I'd be getting that for both Vicar and Nalar, as well as the mental boosts. You guys getting mental boosts like the headbands?
Yeah,
Certainly
my
use
thing
a
with like
headband of wisdom. I don't really need the other two, but the wisdom I can definitely use since I am.
something
And remember, probably a moon runner 2 is probably going to be in the works eventually.
Yeah.
Once he finds another horse to take from it, if anything.
Yeah.
And I'll kill his horse again. Every time there's a horse in the field, Ty, just know I will always target it over everyone else because that is what Lazan does. He hates horses. Kills his family.
So yeah. Obviously, every time Ryu fights, he's gonna fight with a horse eventually.
I'm gonna kill the shit out of that horse.
Yeah.
Every time. I am the horse slayer.
Yep.
You want to know what sucks though? Those 2 mega bombs I made, they would have been so amazing a few levels earlier. I'm realizing
Anyway,
now.
I gotta go, guys. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
I was gonna say. Plus, remember the mega bombs is pretty much the fight against the what's it called armor, the Hell Knight armor.
Still took the piercing and damage.
Yeah. Anyway, might as well shut it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out though.
Yeah, same deal.
Yep.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yep.
Yep.